Oh boy, what's up, peeps? Hope we're all doing well. Welcome back to the channel. Today we have a nice, hot, spicy topic that I'm sure you guys want to partake in, as can they do it? We talk about some of the most accused Warzone pros and streamers, although so many of the top Warzone pros are accused at some point during their careers, and they talk about what's next, but also respond to all the hacker hunters out there. We've had a couple of videos on this channel around the World Series of Warzone, a great tournament and a great spectator event as well, almost breaking 400,000 viewers, and maybe some surprise moments throughout the event. It was your winning trio though, that being Sage, Shifty, and Biffle, who eventually afterwards they took to a post interview with Modern Warzone. A great job being on the field and actually asking these questions, and mainly asking Biffle and Shifty, who have both faced a sloth of accusations, Shifty in particular, even from other pro players. And here's what they had to say.
So, congratulations, boys. I'm Doug, Modern Warzone. Most of you guys know me. I met both of you at the Miami LAN. I've met you multiple times now, Diaz. Congratulations, guys. I mean, huge. It just felt ecstatic to get to see all your friends, Repulse, everybody, come down there and be happy. My first question is what would you like to say to the people, the naysayers, the hacker hunters, everybody? I mean, I'm not going to name them because they don't deserve the clout from this, but what would you want to say to them today? Diaz, you gave them a quite double middle finger a while back.
Yep.
How are you feeling now?
Probably the same way, to
be
be honest. But, feels great to come out hot on, and especially the way we did with the amount of points that we got compared to like second place. And we really just came out hot, took the dub, and good time.
What about you, Shifty? What would you have to say? Because I know that even some of the professional Warzone players for a while were doubtful of you. So it's more so a testament to you. All the clout's going to go to Biffle because he was the more tagged person. But you honestly had more doubt around you in the community than anybody else for quite a while during Caldera.
Yeah, even leading up to this tournament, like pros that, some not qualified, some that didn't, they said like, oh, Shifty's just going to bomb it on LAN. And I even said that we won a game. I said, you guys wanted me on LAN. Like, where are you guys now? What are you guys doing? Because you wanted me to, on this, in person, on a setup that I can't mess with, and you guys are just not showing up. If anything, all three of us showed up. He's been accusated, we've all been accusated, and I think, for the guys that make their job out of it, it's just like, it's corny. Like I'm young and I find that cringe, so like I couldn't imagine being a grown adult and still like doing that, because they're sending a lot of hate. And they literally are informing a lot of people and making them think that we're something that we're not. And I mean, you can't take anything away from this win today.
And I thought even more interesting than this was what we've also talked about on this channel. Can these Warzone guys actually transition into the Call of Duty League? I didn't even realize the clip was out there. Shouts to Jack Marsh, I believe it is, from GG Recon. Make sure to go check out the full interview, because it's pretty insane what Biffle has to say. I think a lot of people hoping that he would make the switch. It seems he's probably going to lean towards content and Warzone, and maybe having this Warzone dynasty, as they call it, this trio, play it out as much as possible, which is probably the smart move. But it's also Shifty saying that after all of these accusations and proving people wrong on LAN, he might want to pursue the CDL. Like, you take one step with a LAN victory, that's huge, but this is a whole nother ball game.
World champion now. What's next for you? CDL Champs?
No, I think it was more this guy. He's been talking about it. Yeah. He's saying that after World Series, he might go to the CDL. I'm like, nah, bro, come on. We're like a new dynasty right now in Warzone. So, especially with those other tournaments that we played, like we've won almost all of them coming up into the World Series, and then now we won this one. So like, it's even better.
We see you mixing it up in eights and in that little games though. Do you not think you can be swayed?
No, honestly, I don't think I can. I mean, those guys, they grind a lot. They put in the hours, and I just enjoy streaming. Talk to my chat, everything, content creation. It's a fun thing to do. It's not too stressful, and other than this tournament. But hey, we got it. We brought it home, so no, I don't think I'm.
Shifty, with you've obviously voiced it. But we don't know what the future holds for Warzone esports. We could have the same circuit, we could have a better circuit next year, or we could have the CDL. What are you saying?
Yeah, I mean, I know these guys hate it, but Warzone, it's a challenge, and I like that. But something about the CDL, the league, like entices me. I like the hard, like being able to start low key from the bottom again and then work my way up, and especially lands. I feed off this energy. I think everyone saw it. They saw I was just hyping the whole day, and I was like, when you hear the crowd speaking, you could feel like the ground rumbling, like that's what gets, it's just a different feeling you cannot get from home. So, you know, if it's right, you know, if the paper says something that makes my eyes pop up, then maybe. But I think I'm gonna have to keep Warzone for a little bit longer. I gotta see it through, especially with these.
And we have a full video on this channel if you guys want the breakdown of Zuma and Clayster and many other huge responses. Draza, Call of Duty pros or former pros and some big names out there giving their takes on whether or not this is possible. But I'm just here to talk with all of you guys because I too was a big, I would say I was skeptical of Shifty back in the day, invite him out to LAN to actually prove himself to Blast and Scummin and all those guys, the lie detector test, which never finished, by the way. But regardless, can you imagine the story arc of a guy if he somehow did make it into the CDL? Do I think it's possible? I'll be honest. I think it's very far-fetched for Shifty to eventually make the CDL. But do I hope it happens? Yes, because that kind of storyline is absolutely insane. So what do you guys think? Can he do it? Could Biffle do it? Or could any other Warzone player do it? And if so, who are they? Can you name them? And one last thing, maybe a bonus segment for the video. Me and Hunter were talking on stream about this, and he had the idea of, can you imagine if these CDL teams, there's 12 teams in the CDL franchise, it should definitely expand eventually. That'd be beautiful. Can you imagine if one of those rosters for this season, instead of hiring, 4 Call of Duty guys, had hired a team full of Warzone players just to see what would have happened? The content, the juice, the drama, even if they get dead last. I feel like the Call of Duty scene would have loved to see that. And so if there's any teams out that are willing to do that, I think you would see some of the best content and some of the best weekend events that we've seen in a long time. Just imagine Warzone guys versus Call of Duty guys on like a weekly basis, then at majors and maybe at champs. Maybe we're crazy. We are crazy, but what do you guys think? Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.